Hey all, today in the morning, one of my former students, he messaged me asking who this is a student I've already taught public speaking to, and he has done fabulously well. But he asked me a question, and that was, what if you mess up on stage? And let's understand, we are talking about public speaking. So it means basically he wants to know how to stay calm on stage uh, if you mess up on in your speech, or basically to how to keep your nerves while you are delivering a speech. So, out of so many other things that I've taught in this particular, stage fright is a huge, huge chapter in public speaking, and it is actually one of the first chapters that you study when you take a public speaking course. So, along with all the other things that I've taught you in like how to handle stage and how to understand your audience and everything, what if there is a point where you feel that you have messed up? First and foremost thing is, do not accept that you've messed up, because believe me or not, like, people, most of the people will not even have noticed, but if you own it up in front of people, they might actually start noticing. So, because we are humans, we are, our mind is constantly running. So, it is not possible for humans to give you undivided attention for like hours. So, do not own up that you are messing up or you are nervous or something. That is not acceptable. Don't do it. Second thing that you can do is that you can, if you really feel that, you need a minute or two to gather your nerves and, you to come back and pull yourself together, just throw in a poll, or like how many of you feel that blah 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 whatever you're talking about. Poll obviously related to the topic you're talking about. That is number one. Second thing what you can do is also that you can ask, like, okay fine, let's see, if you are delivering that speech or lecture to juniors and subordinates, what you can do is that you can ask them, okay, who in the crowd can actually stand up and recapitulate in points as to what all I've already discussed. While this person gets up and recapitulates, you don't have to listen. You just have to listen, go inside and pull yourself together and come back with a big bang. Okay, this obviously cannot take 1 or 2 hours. It has to take like what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and you should be back on track. Okay, coming back on track will also require you to be very, very fluent and very, very prepared for your topic. So keep that in mind. And the third thing that you can do is you can take a step back and you can just sip some water, or you could come to the second point. If you are using cue cards, that is, then you will know which is the second point, which is the other point, which is following. Just jump that point and come to the other point. Okay. See, there are three types of speeches. One is the speech that you prepare, one is the speech you give, and one is the speech you envision that you give. So there is a lot of difference between these three speeches. Okay, so it is not necessary that if you in your mind you thought that this point, I will just kill it, I will say like the bestest possible things and everything, and you actually deliver it there. Because the stage, it is relentless. You don't know how it is going to react, how you are going to react to it. There are a lot of factors, human factors and technical factors, and there's so many things that are involved in a public speech. So remember to remember these points along with so many other points that I have given in my course, uh, to come back from a place where you have messed up in a speech. And rest, stage fright, like I told you and I've already taught you, is a very, 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 very big chapter, and it's vast. And always remember, stage fright can happen before you step on the stage. And stage fright can also take a form in, while you're giving the speech. So you need to be very, very careful to be able to handle both of these things. So if you do these courses and, you know, they just prepare you mentally for what is coming on stage, right? So just remember these 3 points and so many other points that I taught you already. Bye.